We start with the most pressing and most concerning situation in our state right now. Several wildfires burning dangerously close to communities in the North Sound. The Bolt Creek fire has been burning since Saturday, and crews are still working hard to push the flames back. For those not in harm's way, there's plenty to watch out for when it comes to air quality.
Fox 13's Frankie Thompson is live in Monroe with the very latest tonight. Frankie, what's it like out there right now?
It's smoky, Jamie. Several people who live and work near the Bolt Creek fire say inhaling all of this smoke the past few days is really a concern for their health. But they also say they are relieved. Firefighters are working so hard to protect their homes and their communities. We are at the command post here in Monroe, where officials say at least one structure is now destroyed.
From smoldering hotspots to large flames in the hills.
We're going to see the scars of this fire for years to come as we're driving Highway 2.
The Bolt Creek fire has burned more than 7,600 acres of land near Index and Skycomish, and it's taking more than 400 firefighters from across the state to put it out.
As the fire was hitting these trees filled with moss, the flames were just shooting up to the canopies of the trees and then dripping that moss down as flames.
It's also what's causing clouds of smoke to fill the air the last few days.
And everything was covered in ash, and so we've been really concerned about it. My wife has asthma, right? And so she's super concerned about that kind of thing.
They're wearing masks, you know, for the most part, and I have been too, but today's, I mean, it's almost like a crystal blue sky day up here today compared to what it was the last two.
On the other side of this road closure is the town of Index, where a level 3 evacuation notice is in place, urging people to get out of the fire zone for their safety. People who live and work in the area first got the alert Saturday.
There's nobody. They're pretty much gone. It was kind of funny because there was a little bit of a party going on in town, and the party just cleared out like that, and it was like an exodus of people leaving.
As some people make their way back into town to check on their property, much of Highway 2, the main road, is closed. Firefighters say trees have crashed to the ground and rocks from this tunnel tumbled near Money Creek Campground. With safety being priority, officials say the highway is closed until further notice.
It is being used by firefighters. There's fire apparatuses up and down the highway right now, and bringing traffic into that area right now would just be too unsafe for those fire crews.
Officials here at the command post say they are hoping to release new details about response efforts, containment levels, all of that information. They're hoping to do that within the next hour here. Once we learn that new detail, we will be sure to give you that update on air and online. For now, reporting live in Monroe, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.
Frankie, thank you. WashDOT just told us they have no timeline for reopening US 2, so fire crews can move freely along the highway. They also say the fire has loosened rocks and trees, which will need to be assessed before they let people drive past all of that. And then there's westbound I-90, which is down to just one lane in the Issaquah area for pavement repair. That's happening through Thursday. Both of those closures have WashDOT reminding people just to look for alternate routes this week.
Meantime, in Lewis County, the Goat Rocks fire has now burned 2,800 acres. That fire is more than a mile away from the town of Packwood by White Pass. Crews are having a hard time putting it out because of the steep terrain. All of Packwood is at a level 1 evacuation, which means be ready to go.
And the White River and Irving Peak fires are burning in the Wenatchee National Forest. Officials tell us more than 5,800 acres have burned so far, with just 1% of containment. Crews don't expect to have this fully wrapped up until the end of October. We're told this fire was started by lightning.
Here's a look at the Washington Air Monitoring Network. You see a lot of red in the central and eastern part of the state, which means the air quality is unhealthy. Those areas are where most of the fires are burning. You can see the western part of the state, air quality is moderate.